I learned how to feel accepted in my friend groups with just one simple trick. And once you understand this, I promise you that you will have no problem either fitting in or having endlessly flowing conversations within your group. So you're probably wondering, what is this easy, simple trick? Well, it's going to be listening to the little voice inside your head. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, basically, I want you to take the risk. Whatever you're thinking when you're talking to somebody, say it. Of course, within reason, you don't want to say anything controversial or something that'll put you in hot water. You want to say something that'll feel nice to the person or be interesting, funny maybe. Take that risk. Say what you want to say because that is your true personality coming out. Oftentimes we suppress ourselves because we fear rejection and being misjudged or whatnot, and we don't want that to happen. But if you don't ever show yourself, nobody's going to really know who you are. If you never take that risk, nobody's going to know the real you. And that's the easiest way to make friends is you either know somebody likes you or you don't. Let me tell you a story. I recently just got into a national co-ed fraternity for my business school. And I was not feeling like I was fitting in. I was having a couple hard conversations, very awkward. They felt like they weren't really going anywhere. And it's because I was so scared of rejection and being judged because that's all we had been through by these people. There was a judgment process to see if we were to get in. So I didn't want to make the wrong move back then. So once I was in, I didn't want to make the wrong move still. And it was that mindset of not saying what I really wanted to say. However, I went to this event recently where we were all painting a picture, out in a little circle and everything. And we were just talking, just chatting. And a couple funny moments here and there, and I decided to speak my mind on them. And people are laughing all around the circle. And what this was doing was essentially building momentum for me to keep taking these risks. You see what I mean? I kept speaking on my mind. I kept making people laugh. It kept going well. And, it just felt nice. I felt wanted. I felt appreciated. I felt some way I didn't feel before. And I felt this energy carry through the days coming. We had a couple tabling events to, recruit more people into our fraternity. And I was still, making people laugh, speaking my mind, being myself. And it felt so much better than rejecting who I was and suppressing my emotions and suppressing my feelings. It really does make the difference whether you feel like you fit into your friend group or not. The trick really starts when you start to take that risk, like I said. Oftentimes, we're way too smart, okay? Just listen to me. We're way too smart and we overthink and we wait for the perfect moment to say what we want to say. But, you know what they say about perfection. It's very rare that it comes up. You can't wait for the perfect moment. You just got to do it, right? You just got to take the risk, take the leap, whatever it may be. But it's true, right? You can't wait for the perfect moment because then you'll be mute or you'll be suppressing your emotions. And you're not going to get that feeling that you are looking for with your friend group, that acceptance, that fulfillment. When you take off that filter and start truly saying what you want to say, that's when you'll see the difference. And you know what? I took the risk sometimes in that pass a painting activity that I did with my fellow brothers, and I didn't make them laugh every time. But you know what? I kept taking the risk because it felt like I would get somewhere. It felt like soon enough I would break the ice. Not a lot of people still know me. So it's like, what better way to show my personality? By being funny, by saying what I want to say, by making a comment, And then that starts up conversation. And people have this positive image of you. You made them laugh, so they're going to want to talk to you more. It just makes sense. Just take that risk. When you start talking more, you're going to feel this high, right? And this is where the momentum builds. This is what I mentioned earlier. When the momentum builds, it's like unending confidence. You keep going. The social gears are greased up, You feel good, you want to do more, you want to talk more, you want to express yourself, and that's exactly what you'd be feeling, right? We shouldn't have to feel like we have to suppress ourselves or feel like we're getting judged at every turn. No, not at all. When you have that confidence, you run with it, and you keep going, you keep taking those risks. Even if you fail, you go again, right? And soon enough, you'll feel like a social god. Nothing will stop you, right? Then, you'll feel all the anxiety off your back and your chest and everywhere on your body gone. all that negative energy you were feeling about that group you were talking to or trying to fit into completely vanished. So what I can tell you is just keep taking the risk. Please say what you want to say and be yourself, and never stop doing that.